Right, Reckon87 here, and welcome back to our Rule the Waves 2 playthrough. We are continuing as Austria-Hungary. We're in the year 1927. So the end of the last stream / episode, we did finish our war with France, and we took all the French holdings in the Med. Took Corsica, took Algeria, took Tunisia. Job done. So the only thing left for us to do is take Sicily from Italians, which I think is going to be our next target, and then we shall move on to the Brits, which is that's going to be an ask. We'll have to interesting to see how that goes. Meanwhile, so I did do some quick mothballing and reserving in between streams just to sort my balance out a little bit, and we're nice and healthy. We've got a couple of ships under construction. That's just a refit to bring them in line with the other battle cruiser. I really hate it when you have it's there. If you have two ships of the same class which are not to have the same rebuild, that irks me. So I'll spend a couple of million to do that minor upgrade. Meanwhile, most importantly, we've got our two Maros heavy cruisers are being refitted into Vienna class light carriers, which actually is surprisingly cheap. I thought it'd be more, but anyway, that's going to take a year to do. And then we've got a whole bunch of corvettes. Our biggest problem, beyond the fact that eventually one day we're going to tangle with Britain, remains our terrible aircraft research. We still haven't, so we're 927 on just 100% research, still haven't worked out torpedo bombers. I don't know why that's the case. It's one of the few things we have on high priority. Actually, one in this and damage control, which I've just put onto high because I noticed we're lagging behind a little bit. Yeah, still terrible. So the only way we're getting access to planes at the minute is by buying them off our buddy. Which means every time, every few years to keep up to the top of the line stuff, we're going to have to spend $1 million and a little bit of prestige, but who cares about prestige, to kind of keep buying that, so it's a bit frustrating. So I'm hoping that'll kind of kick in now. Yeah, in terms of what next, yes, destroyers, I want some destroyers because we've got shield turrets and we've got quadruple mounts, I think, came through. Which would be quite a nice upgrade to destroyers, so that's probably something we might actually just do that now. And then I would also like some heavy cruisers because we've taken our Maros ones. The only ones we've got are the kind of legacy fleet ones, which leaves us a little bit slim. So maybe, well, first thing we need to sort out our spying. So yes, high on Italy. We will go up to high on UK and America, just more for like tech and bits and pieces. If it goes too high, we'll just pull it off because I'm not interested in a war with either of those guys at this point. And maybe let's just jump in. Not build ship, design a ship with our destroyer class. See what that's going to look like. Where are we? Alright, we'll just start with we'll see what they give me. I'm looking for not that. Are there any cruisers named after nuclear? Not yet, but we can make that happen. And a more modern CL for A purposes. Yeah, you're right. Well, the problem is I want everything. New CL, new DD, new CA, and then by the time we've done that, we're going to need bigger battleships. But yes, I want exclave turrets. I would like double turrets, please. Probably just forward and aft will be fine. And we don't quite have a DP, but that's fine, to be honest. We can make the nuke class. Oh, make a whole class of ships. There you go, moving up in the world, nuclear. CLA, yeah, sure, we can do that. And I would like more torpedoes. We should be able to get 5 centerline mounts. It doesn't really matter where I put it more. Actually, if we stick it in the middle here, also maybe that BR. Quite tell. Nope, not R. Oh, that's like. Here we go. Nope, we'll move up one. Q. Sure. Just don't worry about graphical glitch. Have I read the book called The Ship That Wouldn't Die? But an oil tanker just wouldn't sink. It wouldn't sink. The USS Neosho. I have not read that book. I'll have to look into it. Because and it's interesting, last stream Tuhu mentioned the Samuel B. Roberts destroyer, so I was doing a bit of reading in that in the last week. That was a very entertaining story. What a mental destroyer. And fair play to it. Obviously taking out the heavy cruiser and then getting absolutely mullered by the Congo. I mean, that's an excessive way to take out a destroyer. To be honest, almost impressive that the Congo's able to hit the blooming thing with its main armament. Okay. Apparently you're saying you don't like my weight. Oh, it's 'cause that's a lot of speed. We can certainly bring that down a little bit. Anything else we need to do? I like unit machinery. It's only 20 tons as well, so I'll go for that. And then we probably want AA stuff on you. Oh, can we get... Can we just fire on some AA secondaries? Not very many. What does that give you? A heavy factor of 6. Ah, that's a... That does you light AA. Yeah. I don't really care about them having their own defense, though. We just do throw on. Oh, do I really care about my destroyers having AA? No. No, I don't. Not bother with that. But is there anything else I'd want them to have instead? Scooch more ammo, but there's plenty of room for that. Maybe we could go up a knot. Not quite. 40 rounds per gun. No, I can't remember. Is that per gun or per turret? I increase your guns here. So that's at 16, and we go lots more, so it must be per gun. Good to know. I think I checked that last time as well. Never remember. Maybe we'll just call this good enough. Why are you giving me an AA director when I don't have any AA? More ammo. Yeah. I mean, if we did much of that, yeah. Drop down that knot again. We could actually then we could fill up the A for a knot. That's probably worth it. Not much AA though. I suppose it's better than nothing. And then maybe we can squeeze out a little bit more ammo. Yeah. One of the planes kamikazed into the Nishao, but somehow they could still put out the fires on an oil tanker. That's impressive. That's usually like kill those things. Alright, so we're at there. 1 ton left is usually a good sign. 33 speed, I think that's pretty respectable. We've got our... Yeah. Nice guns. Nice 12 torpedoes. For 4 quadruple mounts. I'm pretty happy with that. Oh. So why did you give me it as a choice? You strange design. But presumably we have the space for it if and when it's available. Alright, okay. Yes, good. Alright, let's advance a turn. Gradual improvement of armor quality. It's good. We got 17-inch guns, fair enough. New torpedo bomber. It's not surprised it's better than ours. Ours is an old German design. Yes, please. Let's get you some Spalatos. And what do we think? Should be able to afford that once the rebuild of the battlecruiser completes. Maybe let's grab 8 of them. Yeah, in a couple of months we'll be fine. Cool. Ah, there we go. Better damage control, so we get... That's good. Something we definitely want. Ah, weight savings. Excellent. Airship's better. Fine. And Steermark comes back in. Oh, we should look at... Oh, god. Damn it. I'm frustrated. It's a good thing. It's a good thing. But we're probably gonna. Is it worth? Might be worth rebuilding those turrets as soon as they come out. I'll have to see how much it costs to get them as dual purpose, because that's really what we wanted. Okay, whatever. Can't deal with these things. You just sit and wait for all the techs. You'd never have any ships. One thing I did want to check was I had some obsolete ships I want to take care of. These are just destroyers. These will be cheap, and it's just gonna be like a paint essentially. Actually, if I went to redesign you, what you use 5-inch guns as well. Oh, we can't switch one to DP. Okay, there's only one of them as well. That's right. You're just my torpedo boats. It's almost not worth improving your guns, to be perfectly honest. Oh, it costs almost nothing. All right, fine. That's fine. We'll just fire on some anti-air then. There you go. You get probably a couple of large machine guns or something if you for. And that's about it. Good. Yeah, no point fire control. Good stuff. Yeah, fire control's the best out. You have a single gun. You are not there for dueling. At least our more modern ships built for that. I do want to rebuild the 3 ships. That's right, we do have them 5 years apart. That's awkward, but okay. Yeah. Good. Anything else? Sitting marked obsolete are very, very, very old battleships. We're already at quality 1 with their 13 inches. We got better secondaries? Yes, we'll grab those. We got better tertiaries? No. That's actually annoyingly expensive. It's like 8 million. Oh yeah, 7.8. Okay, fine. Really, just for changing its secondaries? Alright. I'll accept, and we go improve director. And we get director on our secondary as well. That's good. Scooch of weight remaining, which, oh yeah, we need A. Your A is going to be terrible. But then you're pretty terrible ships and are probably destined for... Actually, probably conversion, because our next biggest one's a 27,000, which I think is too heavy to turn into a full-blown CA. You won't be a very good, not CA, CV. These guys certainly wouldn't be a very good conversion, but they would at least tick the box and be of use. Well, yeah, fine. That will do. You could have increased elevation for the main guns. Presumably I would have to rebuild them if I did that. No. Oh, okay. Yeah, that's fine. We'll rebuild these two. We won't be able to afford them, but there we can. I'm happily going to pause them. To who wants to find some names for CVs, feel free. I think they're not going to be the territories, although we're a while off that yet. Keep taking long. British government would like. Turrets and guns, dual purpose mounting. Right behind that, oh, you can't look at it. Part of me doesn't want to sell it because it's the British, but at the same time, they're going to tech ahead of us anyway. Let's do it. We're a wee bit away from a war with them anyway, so the money's probably more useful. We get a corvette, so they're immediately going to get mothballed. One of our major arms manufacturers wants to enter a technology sharing agreement with the US. Yeah, definitely. A naval conference in London has agreed to raise the displacement limit for light cruisers to 10,000 tons. Okay. Cool. Well, that should be handy for when we build our... I don't know if we need 10,000 tons, to be honest. We'll have a look at it. Right, you guys go straight into mothball. So how many corvettes are we sitting at now? 26. Probably want a few more, to be honest. Might just build another 6. Okay. We'll make the balance work, don't worry about it. Budapest finished reconstruction. Edinburgh finished reconstruction, there we go. There's anti-aircraft artillery, great, just give us the planes, man, give us those planes. Right, these guys can just get mothballed because they're the oldest of the old. Who else came in there? You two, you can go, yeah, my pythons are just getting mothballed. Österreich and Ungarn. What's the Ungarn one? Hey, we're even positive. That's really good. We'll probably save up a little bit more cash before we look at building the next ship, which I think will probably be a CA. You want to sell us that? Yeah. Take whatever you've got, my man. Technology is helping us, although it doesn't say exactly what we're getting out of it, apart from just great benefit. Hey, improved hydrophones from US, nice. Yeah, maybe we shouldn't spy on them since we're being all buddies. Increase to A, that's good. Oh yeah, I should probably look at maybe upgrading my planes. Fair. Better speed, better cruise speed, better range. No firepower, but that's fine. Yeah, right. Because I think next time we go cruisers, we'll stick some float planes on them. Aircraft types. Our flying boat is pretty old, yeah. Let's get a new one. This is our fighter, actually. But not we have any in service, but we will want them once we've got CVs, so let's go fighter first. Speed and maneuverability, please. Oh, it's Hungary and German. Ah, cool. Good to know. It's an Italian ship, what they're building. That's, what, oh god, 16,000 ton battleship. What was the point of that? Oh, it must just be a rebuild because it's 1904. Yeah, no wonder it's so small and so slow. French dive bombers. We don't even know what a dive bomber is at this point. Oh, what was that? Someone stole industrial secrets. How dare they? I'm actually going to bring his spying on America down to low. Just 'cause I don't want to annoy them when we're getting tech from them. Right, new docks completed, so it's massive. Ooh, good. Okay, so it's a US light cruiser, 6,000 tons, 31 knots. That's nippy. It's good. Yeah, dual 6-door. That's quite nice actually. The only thing I would do differently is I'd just stick with torpedoes in the middle. Put quadruple things on if you can. And it's a little bit light on the. But then if it's dual purpose, no, they're 6-inch. Yeah, so it's a traditional CL rather than a CLA. Okay. Where are the funnels? Yeah, that's a very good point. Let's go another month and then we'll look at designing ourselves a ship, I think. Or AA is coming out. Britain's taking up as Britain does. Right. Got about 10 million, just shy of 10 million in the bank. Let's have a look at the CA. That's a chunky ship. Let's go down to a quality 1/8 inch because this thing is supposed to just kill light cruisers. But you know, it's not a million miles away from your Neptune design. What was that? You've gone slightly higher on the belt. Well, I tell you what, let's build your one, see what it looks like, and then we can tweak from there. Now, I'll tell you, I think I'm going to end up armoring it, I think. Pinch turret top. We want 2 end of tonnage. ABY. Get rid of X. Okay. Single DP guns. You want triple aft broadside torpedo launchers. Okay. Interesting. Yeah, just clear all these. Oh, no, have I got the attack to put torpedoes on here? I cannot remember. Oh no, yeah. I can't do the torpedo ones you want. Oh, JK. Yeah. I don't think they'll let me. Yeah. We can't quite fit your dream design. Put one in the aft for running away from things. Oh yeah. Alright, wait. Any guns to do? We wanted scouts, which I'm okay with. We do need some catapults. 4 float planes, that's a lot of planes. Right, we want some of these things which look good. We're in here probably. Where's that? Like Q? An R maybe? Get rid of Q. What does V look like? V does not look good. X does not look good. Maybe I have to go something like midships and move the funnel. Scouting is needed. You are entirely correct. Is that the funnel? Yeah, let's just go double funnel. S and T, you think? See what that looks like. Oh, like that. I see. Oh, I see. You mean yes, broadside catapults. You did say. Okay. That's fine. And then 4 planes. Everything on the request list? I think so. So we're. How are we doing? And we have loads of room less. You didn't realize it was that far back. Yeah. Well, that's okay. It's not in the way of anything. So I like the speed. Speed is good. The armament. Yeah, it's okay. I mean, I'm always tempted to fire on more turrets, but really, do we really need a 12-gun broadside? Our primary targets, like cruisers, then no, not really. No, 9-gun broadside 8 inches should do that. We'd probably want a little bit more ammo though. Maybe 125 at least. I feel like I want a little bit more armor. Ah, you agree. That's good. So, just for interest's sake, if we go down to 6. That's what most, or the max really we're going to see on kind of light cruisers. So you probably want to go to 5 and maybe up to 6 if we're feeling truly ambitious. Does 5 look like? 5 might have to be it. Leave the 2 on the deck. And can we go up to 5 in the turret? No. Even 4.5. There's no torpedo defense either. Drop down 2 or 3 float planes, get the armor. Yeah. I suspect you're right. How about we go... what am I thinking? Well, why not maybe go 2 float planes and just 1 launcher? That's only 20 tons, but I mean, it has no function. No, because I was not going to launch both at the same time. I take that back. So we'll see. If we really need to scrape 20 tons, we know where we can get it from. Ooh, that's expensive. Yeah, there's 500 tons in that 1 knot. 31 might be too much to ask. Okay, and we do want whatever's left in terms of A positions. Good. It's fine. HE factor 11s, yeah, it's alright. Alright. Point doing that little. You just bring it down to a knots around 13,300. Anything? Oh, I'll tell you what we could do. Hang on, this will buy us a whole bunch of weight to go short. I don't think it's enough to go for the knot. Yeah, it's still like 500 tons, which is a lot. It's a big chunk of a ship this size. But what could we do with that 500? We could throw in a bit of deck extended, belt extended. Maybe call that good enough. Yeah. Decent. Can we squeeze out a couple of extra? Ah, there we go. Add a couple of extra 4-inch guns for AA. And I think that's a good design. Not the Kaizen and König Marisa Theresa. Is a bit of a mouthful. I'm sure we've had that before, to be perfectly honest. You go over Neptunia. Coming into a mere 52,000 or million, as I like to call it. Okay. Detection director. How much do you cost? Oh, we can get you. That's good. Ah, yeah, the more turrets has reduced space here. How much would 1 cost? Yeah, 300 tons. I think we'll just leave it on 0. I'd have to remember that and keep them out of the way for torpedoes. We should be fighting pretty close to port, generally. We'll go for it. First ship to Neptune, sure. That's fine, that's fine. Okay. I saw On Tortuga's recent video, he was talking about the fact about cramped accommodation and apparently has absolutely no impact in your home sea zone. Which means we could do it on essentially all our ships, but I don't know. That feels a little bit gamey. Yes, please. Good. We're going to have to save up some money. So what's going to finish in a couple of months? All this stuff should free up money for maybe one ship, maybe two. We'll see how it goes. Cramped accommodation is cruel. Yeah. Yeah. And let's say it feels a bit gamey and have absolutely no penalty for it. And I can not reserve fleet mothball. I can understand why. Because if you make it just terrible in all situations, then no one's really going to do it. I suppose. Well, apart from the weight saving, I suppose. What it's there for. Pretty sure you're all supposed to be in reserve. No, you were being repaired. That's why you've gone into active. I will have to look at flights for these guys. In here, I believe. So we want torpedo bombers. Probably just a big chunk of torpedo bombers and then maybe a few planes, maybe 16 and 10, in fact maybe 18 and 8. No, we'll go 16 and 10. Give the fleet a bit more fighter protection, although our fighters are terrible at the minute. Yeah, something like that. Put your group and paste. And make sure you guys are all in reserve. Should be. Oh, and we got a whole bunch of new air bases as well. So where's one of my 40s who have just flying boats and torpedo bombers? I need to put some medium bombers around these places as well. Let's maybe go 10 flying boats, 20 torpedo bombers, and 10 medium bombers. Make 2 5-plane squadrons of each for the CVLs. Does that make a difference? Because you can select how many from each squadron go on a run. I'm happy to be led astray because I say I don't think there's anything. I don't think it has any negative effect, but I'm curious as to whether there's a reason for it. I want to create you again. Elijah, you can do that anyway though. I'm pretty sure from the you can have multiple strike groups from the same. But I suppose no. Okay, I can see the downside because you choose how many get ready. You can't get them. You can't get. You know, if I've got a group of 10, I can't get them to ready in 2 sets of 5. I can choose 5 to get ready first, send them and choose another 5, but I can't do them in parallel. Okay. This now makes sense. Now I want to add a group. Although to be honest, I tend to send them all out in one big wave. Right, just move you out of the way. Okay. And then we will copy and then paste that into Budapest. Oh. Yes. Grab one of our 40s. Where are you? Here we go. I'm going to drop you down to say 10. Add 10 medium bombers. No, not auto add. It's there we go. That's what you changed, you silly AI. Okay. Add an air unit. Medium bomber, 10 off. Good. And then we can paste this into all the new places. Copy. Paste it there. Paste it there. Where else has 0 planes? You have 0 planes. You have 0 planes. a little bit finicky, but there you go. You have almost nothing, so I'll just paste into you. This, I'll lose our... Actually, no, so you lose your veteran status, which I don't want. What do we say? 10, 20, 10. 10. Torpedo bombers, please. 20. Legion bombers, 10. You're done, you're done, you're done. You need to be changed. And although we're getting less of the flying boats each one, we do have a lot of more bases now. And medium bombers means we should have support. It's pretty much wherever we go. Although medium bombers are hit and miss. Well, predominantly miss. They will do. Okay. Plane's done. Good. Budget going. Design competition on the way. These guys are all going to clear out. Yeah. Forward. ASW. I don't care about ASW. Well, I do. I do. I just want my all my planes. You're going to sell us quality. I'm always tempted by these purely because I'm not interested in quality 119-inch guns, but at the same time, it stops our guys researching them. I wish you could look at the research screen because I can't remember if we've got all the guns we want at the minute. Alright. We'll take it, and I'll be annoyed if I don't need it. So look, what's our naval gun situation? Nah, okay. We've got up to 18-inch, yeah. But we only have negative 118-inch. So it's useful actually because I don't care about 19-inch guns so much, but it stops them researching negative 1-inch guns when they might instead research 0 or 1 for 18-inch. Anything else? Desperately need. Actually, that would be handy just because a number of secondaries have got their 4-inch. Oh, I need to do the mothballing of things. Kaiser Float Saver, I have a shooting competition. Yeah, go for it. Our Erzhog Franz Ferdinand wins the Kaiser's Cup. Oh, a temporary setback in figuring out the concept of air-launched torpedoes. Temporary. It's like 1930. The world has torpedo bombers. I'm gonna fire you guys. Right, anyway. New planes, so much better speed, which is what you want. Range, yeah, range. That's cruise speed. Range is good, but it's not massive changes. They're going to stay fairly close to home. Firepower, you're more maneuverable, slightly less tough. I'll maybe take this guy. You think maneuverability is better? That's the exact opposite of what I said. I don't know. I suppose instinctively, fighters, maneuverability is key to not getting shot in the first place, never mind surviving being shot. Let's go for it. And to be honest, he shouldn't be dogfighting that much until the escort ranges increase a little bit. Hey, go to build screen. There you go, the Neptune. I'll have to rename the other one manually. You're going to cost me... I can afford this. Get 2 of these. I'll go look at the Almanac in a minute. Ship name... Oh, ship name's already in use. Hang on. Where? Unless it's someone else's ship. I think it's a Corvette. Oh yeah, there it is. Well spotted. Right, let's put ourselves a couple of these. And Yeah. There you go. Don't sound like good to you guys. We've got Neptune black, green, white. Yeah, lots of references I don't get, but people out there will. There we go. I must have got a slight positive. That's nice to see. Oh, one thing I actually meant to do and forgot all about was of our new constructions. We will probably want to put just some 6-inch gun emplacements around the place, just for when things hot up. So although we have lots of air bases, we don't have much in the way of batteries. I built these 12-inch turrets just for a bit of fun because I never really play around with them. I don't think we've been anywhere near them yet. But we'll keep them there, because Dalmatia is close to home and can be invaded. Only people that can invade it is Italy. Anyway, I do want to build some bases. So, Corsica. Actually, no, where's most vulnerable? So we're going to war with Italy. Actually, all this stuff. You're probably most vulnerable from both these, so we'll start with Tunisia. Build fort base in Tunisia. I have 3 6-inch guns, please. And that's going to do it for the end of this episode. So that's a slightly quieter episode after the excitements of our last war, but a chance to regroup and recuperate, update some of our ships, and design a nice new heavy cruiser, which hopefully we can put to good use if we manage to kick off against Italy, as is our plan. As ever, this was taken from a Twitch livestream. If you're interested in coming along and joining another livestream, there is a link in the description below. Otherwise, I hope you have enjoyed it, and I will catch you in the next one.